I am so sorry. It's been ages. So nice to reconnect and do another episode of Tales with Tosinger. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell me what time it is. It's time for Tales with Tosinger. Tell me what time it is. It's time for Tales with Tosinger. It's time for Tales with Tosinger. Again, welcome once again to another episode of Tales with Tosinger, September. And I'm so excited. I have some news to share. Yeah, so I'll be doing some African headbands, African inspired headbands, because I wear headbands a lot to perform. So people always ask me, oh, I love your headbands. So I'm going to start doing them. I'll put them on Etsy. I'll share them with you. But in the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram at Tosinger, Tosinger, and at Tales with Tosinger, and African Tignon, AFRICANTIGNON. So I have an African fabric here, and I'm going to show you how to do head wraps. But headbands is what I use. Headbands is like basically just, I can make this into a headband because it's a large fabric, not too large, but at least it's not a thin headband. This right here, and tie, roll and roll and roll and tie, ta-da! You got a headband right there. Pretty, see? And I can show you how to do a head wrap. A head wrap, wrap your head, African fabric, nice and medium size, medium length. Place the back of your head, pull to the front, tie, make sure it's snug and fit. You're gonna have like two butterfly, flowery handles. Just play with it. That is so pretty already. This has like a manufacturer's trim. Fold it in. I'll just let it be. So just push together, arrange. I can actually tuck that in. And there you go. Very simple to wear a head wrap. Very simple. All you need is the fabric, right texture fabric that will stay, and then colors, and there you have it. Dee-dee. Now let's go into today's story. Tales with Tosinger. Ta-da! Oh, I have a head wrap on there too. Yeah. So this is my book. I bet you didn't know I wrote a book. But now you do, so you don't have any excuse. So I have a book called 7 Afro Folk Tales in 7 Days. And it's available on Amazon. Original folklore inspired by the past and present. Written by Tosinger Taiwo. That's me. I literally wrote this folk tales in 7 days. Yes, I did. I was so challenged and I was so inspired. And I'm sure you'll enjoy them. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and read one of it to you guys today. And I hope you enjoyed. But don't forget, you can always get it on Amazon. Share with a friend. Gift a friend. Kids, cousins, nieces, nephews. Friends of friends of friends. Children of friends. Goddaughters, godsons, granddaughter, grandkids. So yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna pick which story should I share with you all today? Let me do why you should never tear a flower petal. That is inspired by my flowery head wrap. Why you should never tear a flower petal. Okay, story. You remember what to say. Story. Once upon a time. We're talking about a girl called Fatima. Let's go. Fatima would wake up first thing in the morning and rush to her grandma's garden to touch the blooming flowers. She particularly likes the red hibiscus flowers. There were lots of them. One hot and sunny afternoon, she became curious and wondered what the petals were made of. She cut the flowers and tore the petals, layering them on the bare sand. The next day when she woke up, all the hibiscus plants had withered. No blooming reds, no stalk swaying in the wind. Fatima was so sad and started crying. She realized she'd killed the plants by cutting off the flowers to play with them. Off she went to Grandma to confess. And Grandma said to her, "You see the liquid dripping when you cut the hibiscus petals? That was the flowers crying and bleeding." And then she sat her down and taught her the song. Ishe Olua Kole Bajeo, Ishe Olua Kole Bajeo, Kole Bajeo, Rara Kole Bajeo, Ishe Olua Kole Bajeo, which means the creation of God cannot be ruined. The literal English translation of that song, which was in Yoruba language, is the creation of God cannot be ruined. Grandma told Fatima not to tear the flower petals as they grow because plants are living things. They eat, they breathe, and can even speak in their own flower language. Fatima moved closer, placing her ears to the other flowers. Grandma asked if she could hear them speak. Fatima listened again and imagined them speaking. She imagined she heard the rose flower tree say to another, "That's the little girl who killed the hibiscus flowers." Fatima also thought she heard them cry, and that made her so sad. She promised herself she would never do that again. She started to nurse the hibiscus plants back to life, watering them every day, telling them that she loved them and she wanted their beauty to appear once again. Slowly and steadily, they started coming back to life, and all the flowers started blooming once again in Grandma's beautiful flower garden. And every morning, Fatima would hear them call out her name and greet her in slow motion. "Good morning, Fatima." And that's the end of the story. Moral lesson, as usual. Respect nature and all of God's creation. Treat your environment kindly. Okay? Let me give you a fun fact about the hibiscus flower. I grew up with a lot of hibiscus flowers around my grandma's garden. So that's kind of, personally inspired. The hibiscus flower is said to be very medicinal. Various parts of the plant are used to make jam, spices, soups, sauces, juices. The flowers are used to make a tea, and it is popular in various parts of Africa. The hibiscus tea is called zobo in Nigeria, especially the northern part of Nigeria. It's called kakanji in Chad, jus de bissap in Congo, rooibos in South Africa, karkadi in Egypt, just to name a few. And the drink is sometimes called roselle, a name for the flower, or rosella in Australia, sorrel in Jamaica, Belize, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago, red sorrel in the wider Caribbean, and agua de Jamaica, or simply Jamaica in the United States. And that's a fun fact for you on the subject of today's story, the hibiscus flower, and Fatima. And with the title, Why You Should Never Tear a Flower Petal, from the book 7 Afro Folktales in 7 Days. available on Amazon. I'll put the link to the book in the description below, and let me hear your comments and let me know what you think. If you have other moral lessons from the story, feel free to share. And it's been a pleasure sharing another story with you guys today, the September episode.